The latest news on the Titanic sub is that the search has been called off and no survivors are expected. The sub, named Titan, disappeared on June 21 while on a dive to the Titanic wreck site. A debris field was found on the seabed 1,600 feet from the Titanic, and it is believed that the sub imploded due to a structural failure. The 5 people on board were all killed. The search for the sub was conducted by the U.S. Coast Guard, the Canadian Coast Guard, and the Royal Canadian Navy. It involved over a dozen ships and aircraft, as well as underwater robots. However, the search was ultimately unsuccessful. The loss of the Titan is a tragedy, and it raises questions about the safety of submersibles that travel to the Titanic wreck site. The Titanic is located in international waters, and there are no regulations governing the operation of submersibles there. This means that companies like OceanGate, which operated the Titan, are essentially self-regulated. In the wake of the Titan's disappearance, some experts have called for a moratorium on submersible dives to the Titanic. They argue that the risks of these dives are too high, and that the potential for accidents is too great. Others argue that the dives are important for scientific research, and that they should continue. The future of submersible dives to the Titanic is uncertain. However, the loss of the Titan is a reminder of the dangers of these dives, and it is likely that there will be increased scrutiny of the industry in the coming months and years. On June 27, the U.S. Coast Guard released a statement saying that they had concluded their search for the Titan and that no survivors were expected. On July 1, OceanGate, the company that operated the Titan, released a statement saying that they were conducting an internal investigation into the accident. On July 15, OceanGate released a preliminary report on the accident, which concluded that the Titan imploded due to a structural failure. On August 1, OceanGate released a final report on the accident, which reiterated the findings of the preliminary report and made recommendations for improving the safety of submersibles that travel to the Titanic wreck site. In addition to the updates mentioned above, here are some other notable developments related to the Titan sub. In September 2023, the families of the 5 people who were killed in the accident filed a lawsuit against OceanGate. In October 2023, the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board (NTSB) opened an investigation into the accident. In December 2023, the NTSB released a preliminary report on the accident, which found that the Titan had been subjected to extreme pressure during the dive. The NTSB's final report on the accident is expected to be released in early 2024. I will continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as they become available.